Good afternoon. I'm Nancy Hatton, and I'm the elementary teacher at Montessori Tide School here in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. And today I'd like to speak with you about your elementary child and their characteristics and how that affects what they do in their classroom, in the elementary Montessori classroom, and also some tips and things that you might be able to use at home so that you understand this child more. As they're leaving their elementary or their early childhood stage and coming into their childhood, at approximately 6, there's an experience of transformation and metamorphosis going on with them. They're moving much more from the concrete to the abstract thinking. So they're beginning to think about more than what's just right in front of them. They're children who have great intellect, an interest in anything and everything. They're really worried about what is just and fair and right, and how can someone do that and someone else cannot. They want to know why these things happen. They get bored if they're not asked to do enough because they have enormous capabilities of big work. They like to hunt and gather and collect and form clubs. And they're adventurous and daring. And they still sometimes need to repeat an activity so that they can master it. And so in a classroom, we want to help them with this stage of development, but spark their interest so that they can also learn. So the work here in our classroom is often very big, like a research. Maybe we started talking about planets, and where did planets come from? And how did they come to be? And it grows into a very large research project in which they look up information, they write information, they do a project, and that is something that serves the elementary intellect. Some work we do here that also helps their physical self is we have jobs, we have responsibilities within our environment. And with those responsibilities, the children form a sense of connectedness to their environment. And they look forward to it. Each week they run to that job chart to see, what is my new job? What am I doing for my classroom this week? And they really, of course, there are some they don't like so much, but there are others that they just love. And we have one very important job here that I would like to mention, and that is the historian. At each day, at the end of the day, the historian rolls out the history scroll, and along with themselves and the rest of the group, they think of 3 important things that happened today. And they write that in. And then at the end of the year, we take a look at that. They also run our classroom meetings. That is something that I feel is really important for the elementary child that can carry over at home too. Your elementary child is very capable of running family meetings, helping set up the routines at home. Maybe it's the schedule that you use or the responsibilities that you have at home that need taken care of. Also for the elementary child, they're socially they are changing. They have, I mentioned, a strong sense of justice. They have a tendency towards hero worship. And what we do in the classroom to inspire positive heroes is take a look at biographies of people in history who've made a great difference. And that type of opportunity for your child is something you can experience at home too. And they really love to learn about history at this age. They love to learn about anything. They're just little sponges. And now they can absorb so much more than they did previously in their early childhood stage. You may see a bit of behavior that's different because they're trying new things, and that's perfectly normal. But keep in mind with your elementary child that there's enormous potential, and big work is what they need. Dr. Montessori said, work is the sovereign cure to deviance. So your child is deviant, they might like some work. Thank you.